Hello everyone. I just woke up today and thought, you know what? I'm gonna vlog a day in my life because I have some work to do and I don't know, it just feels like the day to do it. So I woke up and here I am, literally just woke up, and I'm just gonna take you through my day. If you do not know, I am a freelance designer right now, so I work mostly from home. So I thought I would show you what a typical day working for me is, like what I do to work. So it's kind of going to be like create with me. I'm going to do some personal like project kind of stuff too, so it's going to be good. Oh, if you're watching this and you're not subscribed, please subscribe. I've noticed that a lot of my viewers are not subscribed to my channel. I don't know what that's about, so please subscribe. Anyway, thanks. Okay, so now I have eaten breakfast, gotten ready for the day, got my life together a little bit. It's like 9:30. While I was eating, I started looking at emails and like started up the day. But there haven't been that many emails. It's been kind of a slow week so far. I mean, it's Tuesday, but it's been pretty slow here. Like the last 2 weeks was super busy. Like I got so many emails and I had like phone call appointments and all these different things going on. So I'm actually kind of happy that it's slow because now I can kind of take the time that I need for myself to get my stuff done and like further my personal projects, and then also like focus on what I need to focus on for clients and stuff like that. So at least I don't have like a million phone calls and things to deal with. Last week it was all like job related stuff. So I had phone calls with recruiters that found me through LinkedIn to set me up with jobs, or talk to me just in general so they could like have me in the future on like a list of people to think of when they looked at my work and they were interested. So that was cool. Yesterday I redid a little bit of my resume, just trying to update it, keep it up to date. That's really important. And now I'm kind of looking at some inspiration for some typography things, and I'm going to get started on some projects for clients. So things I'm working on. The current projects I have going on with clients is like a resume design for a client, and that is really nice. I love doing resume designs. I love layout, so that's fun. And then I'm doing like an infographic for another client right now. It's like a chart thing. So just kind of smaller projects right now, but I'm pretty happy with it. So I'm going to make some of the changes that we discussed with my client, because I opened an email last night from her and said I would get started this morning sending her over type suggestions. So I can show you that. I can't show you the rest of the resume obviously because it has like her personal info, but I'll show you the typefaces that I'm looking through and deciding which one to use. So I just opened up a new document because I'm going to send her over some typography options. For you guys, I'm just gonna write my name and use that as an example, but for her I'm actually gonna send her name, you know what I mean? So I think I'm gonna send her like 4 options to pick from because she just wasn't really responding to the one that I had chosen, but it was just like a rough draft. So like, I want to keep open communication with my clients, what they like, what they don't like. I wanted her to be really honest. So I'm glad she was, and she said that she liked the other type that I use, but not the main heading type. So I'm going to send her ideas, see what she's gravitating towards, and we'll go from there. And the thing is here, she sent me a few different like inspiration like brands and stuff. So I've been looking at that, and it all kind of goes together, and I definitely get her style, but there's also like some that are more classic looking and some that are more modern looking. So, the typeface can kind of go either way. So that's why I'm sending her options, because I think I want to know what she's gravitating towards the most. So I feel like I have some pretty strong options for her, so I'm actually going to change it into her name to see what I'm thinking with that, and then send it on over to her. So sorry you can't see the rest, but I don't want to give out like her info because that's not cool. So that was fun. Okay, so now I'm dealing with just a little miscommunication with my client. So I guess she wanted more unique than more classic. So that's like what I was saying. I think it could go either way with her style. So now I'm glad we're on the same page. So now I have a few more options that I need to send her, get into it now, and hopefully get this done. Sometimes working with a client can get frustrating, but like you would just have to keep open communication and just be really like respectful and very clear about what you're doing, and you know, so they understand, because something like this can happen sometimes, you know, where it's like, oh, I thought you want this. So like, never assume, just ask. And you know, she sent me some options, so I'm gonna go look at that. Okay, here's what's going on now. I got a phone call from the dry cleaner because I dropped off some pants that I really wanted hemmed, and they're made out of this weird sweater material. And so I'm like, I don't know what to do with these. I dropped them off at the dry cleaner and they just called me and they were like, we can't do it. It'll be a disaster. And I'm like, okay. So I went and picked it up, and now we're gonna do something a little reckless and just try cutting them. So it's like mid-afternoon now. My camera ended up dying earlier, so I've been charging it, and I ate lunch and was working on both of my client things. So I've done all of that. I was emailing back and forth. I feel like we have a more finalized version of a lot of the stuff I was working on, so that's almost done, so that's good. And the rest of this day will probably be kind of meta. I'll probably be editing this, so that's like a big part of my day and my work is like actually creating YouTube videos and editing them. Like that's a big thing I do. So if I were to include a day in my life, like it also includes making YouTube videos. So we'll see what happens. I'm not sure, but I'm having a good day. It's chill, it's fun, it's productive. So with the type, I ended up putting it into the computer. You can either take a photo or scan it, and I put it into Illustrator and I did image trace. So when you click image trace, that basically turns a photo into a vector. So it's no longer a photo that is rasterized anymore, it's a vector form, so it is completely digital. And then you just hit expand, and then from there you can change up any aspect of the thing that you have just put into Illustrator basically. So that's what I did, and I was just experimenting, and I think it turned out really cool. Okay, so that was basically my entire work day as a freelance designer and doing my own thing. I'm definitely like still kind of looking for a job, but also trying to figure out how to do full-time what I'm doing now and all this YouTube stuff and like online stuff. So if you want to support me, I will be probably starting like a Patreon page soon as a creator, and I have a few other projects that I have in mind for the future, so look out for those. And yeah, I don't know, I'm just excited about where I'm taking all of my content and all the stuff I'm doing, and also doing the freelance thing is really fun for me, so I'm enjoying what I'm doing right now, and I'm not like, I mean, I am looking for a job, but I'm not like super pressed for a job because I don't know if I want a full-time job. It's all up in the air for me right now. And you know what? That's okay. That's life. And you know, I'm struggling sometimes, and sometimes I'm not struggling, and sometimes I'm good, sometimes I'm bad. Things just kind of go like that. So thank you so much for watching. If you liked this video, give it a thumbs up and let me know if you want me to do more vlog style videos. I know I say that every time I do a vlog style video, but it is really fun, and I know that a lot of you guys find it helpful or find it interesting to see what I do on a day-to-day basis as a designer. So yeah, I'm gonna keep going with this vibe of working and doing whatever I do. I don't even know how to describe what I do anymore. But yeah, so I will see you in my next video, and yeah, okay, bye. Why do I look like the whitest person alive on camera? We're gonna have to fix this in editing. I don't know what this camera's trying to do to me, but I ain't feeling it.